Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And how about this? Extra bases on the first pitch of the afternoon. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
At the plate, Donovan Solano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Solano sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Line towards center field. Bellinger is right there, one down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. He's set and the pitch. In the air now out to right field. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
That is fourth. The catcher, number 28.
So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger's on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching NL West baseball, and it's on The Show. Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Standing in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. In there, strike one. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's gone 3 for 4. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Popped him up. Number 33 trying to get there. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one away now.
Batting second, the shortstop, Korebeast.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Slater's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the second now from Los Angeles. No score here on The Show. So digging in now, number 33. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 33.
Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Settling in now, Mauricio Dubon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Dubon stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. Is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
Yeah, if you're going to take down 2 premium positions, probably 2 most important defensive positions outside of catcher, manipulating a pitching staff, it's shortstop and center field. Just controlling the middle. For him to be able to do both these positions, gotta believe he's walking around the clubhouse telling everybody he's the best athlete on the team.
Longoria is off at first with 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Max Muncy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Around first, he's digging for second.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
A runner at second, nobody out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. None out, runners at first and second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
In now, Chris Taylor. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. To first, fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hit back up the middle, and that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. Taylor has it. 1 there. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
The batter, number 7. Second base.
Stepping into the box, Donovan Solano. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone. A solo home run there for Mookie, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, How frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runner at first here, one man out. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 LA. Into the box, Austin Slater. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Buster Posey now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, number 33.
So now to the plate, number 33 pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson giving chase, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
And Longoria won't be given a chance here as he's walked intentionally. Striding in, Brandon Crawford, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. For the Giants, lead to a run in the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now in the box, Will Smith. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
The left fielder, number 31.
Jock Peterson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Johnny Cueto. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready on 0-2. He pulls this one into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
At the plate, Donovan Solano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cueto rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Peterson. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Giants lead it 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball one. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now that the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 33.
Digging in, number 33. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next to the Giants.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the former all-star shortstop Corey Seager. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off, and they start to go more ambush tactics.
No hits to this point. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. popped him up. Longoria has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
Riding in once again, Will Smith. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Betts at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Ready for another chance? Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Now the 0-1. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bellinger is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead it 2-1. Reyes Maranta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Slater's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Brett.
Striding into the box, Chris Taylor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Gavin Lux will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Dubon has it, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here, 2-1. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Digging in now, Donovan Solano. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple. But it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that.
We'll look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So in now for San Francisco, Austin Slater. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Brandon Belt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Bellinger looking up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt, and it gives the Giants a 3-1 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now that. Number 33.
So striding in, number 33. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line drive to left. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 for the Giants. It's Brandon Belt. Bye-bye, baby. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-1 San Francisco. Brandon Belt will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field. Number 9.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2-1 now to Mookie. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. So far 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now to the plate. Luis Basabe will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Pulled toward right center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's back into second here safely.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford runs up and gets this one down. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mauricio.
Wilmer Flores will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Line drive to center field. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
The pitcher, number 54,
Aramis Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. San Francisco leads this one 4-1. Wilmer Flores stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
now playing center field, number 41, Wilmer Flores. Now at third base, number 61, Luis Basabe.
Arlene Garcia is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Garcia.
Max Muncy stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Will Smith Goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The San Francisco Giants used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Johnny Cueto pitches well enough to get the W. Clayton Kershaw pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.